Good afternoon, Tiger fans, and welcome to today's special pregame ceremony presented by Bally Sports Detroit. Today we honor one of the great players in Tigers history, second baseman Lou Whitaker, with the official retirement of his number one. At this time, we ask that you turn your attention to the video board as we look back at the Detroit Tigers, who have already received the highest honor a franchise can bestow upon a player.
Any list of the Tigers' all-time greats has to start with the man who ranks second on Major League Baseball's all-time hits list. And though Ty Cobb's name can be found on Comerica Park's brick wall, there's a good reason his number can't. He didn't have one. Numbers didn't begin appearing regularly on player jerseys until after Cobb retired. Charlie Gehringer was known as the mechanical man for his consistent excellence, including a lifetime .320 batting average. Add in his World Series ring and an MVP award, and you can see why his number 2 adorns the outfield wall. Hank Greenberg wore the number 5 during his 12 seasons as a Tiger, which included 2 World Series championships, 2 MVP awards, and a franchise record 58 home runs in 1938. Another MVP and World Series champ from that time was number 16, Hal Newhouser. Prince Hal is the only pitcher in Major League history to win back-to-back MVP awards. No one has played more games as a Tiger or hit more home runs in the Old English D than number 6, Al Kaline. Mr. Tiger played 22 seasons in Detroit, with the most memorable being that magical World Series championship run in 1968. Number 23, Willie Horton, played 15 seasons in the Motor City, hitting a team-high 36 homers for the '68 champs. But his resume goes far beyond the diamond. A graduate of Detroit's Northwestern High School, his civic contributions make him the ultimate hometown legend. Sparky Anderson's number 11 was retired in honor of the franchise record 1,331 games he won in 17 seasons here in Detroit. And of course, he led the Tigers to the 1984 World Series championship with some help from the remaining names on our list. One of the most dominant pitchers in franchise history, Jack Morris's number 47 was added to the wall just 4 years ago, a fitting tribute for one of the best big game pitchers in Major League history. And finally, the number 3 belongs to the other half of the greatest double play combination in Major League history. 1984 World Series MVP Alan Trammell also saw his number go up on that wall in 2018, leaving just enough space for an old friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the radio play-by-play voice of the Detroit Tigers and today's Master of Ceremonies, Dan Dickerson.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you to the tens of thousands who have turned out to join us today. Your presence for this ceremony is a critical component of this ceremony. As you might remember, the retirement of Lou Whitaker's number was originally scheduled for 2020, a season that would eventually see no fans attending any games here at Comerica Park. And when that uncertainty continued into 2021 with limited crowds, the right decision was made to only retire Lou's number 1 when we could be certain a full Comerica Park crowd could be here to celebrate with him. Thank you. Along with the fans, there are some special people from Lou's life and career who join us today. I'd like to take a moment to introduce some of them. First, please welcome the many members of the Whitaker family who join us, including Lou's wife, Diane, brother David, sister Matilda, his nephew Jeffrey, great-nephews Marlon, Mason, and Matthew, his niece Natasha, and his nephew T-Ron Christie. Thank you for helping us make this a truly memorable day for Lou. I'd like to take a moment now to recognize the many former players, former members of the team's coaching and training staffs who join us today to celebrate Lou Whitaker's career. The Tigers team trainer from 1980 to 1994, including the '84 World Series championship, Pio DeSalvo. Now in his 44th season with the Tigers, he saw Lou Whitaker go from teenager to Tigers legend. Clubhouse manager Jim Schmeichel. Our next guest, a teammate of Lou's on that terrific '84 championship team. He pitched 8 of 10 Major League seasons here in Detroit, Dave Rozema. A versatile infielder on those 80s Tigers teams, including the '84 championship team, Tommy Brookins. A key outfielder on the 1984 World Series championship team. He recorded a home run in both the ALCS and the World Series, Larry Herndon. One of the premier catchers of his era. 8 All-Star appearances, 6 Silver Slugger Awards, 3 Gold Gloves. The big wheel, Lance Parrish. And a winner of 119 games in a Tigers uniform, as well as an American League All-Star in 1985. Please welcome Dan Petrie. Lou's manager during his Florida State League MVP season in Lakeland, Florida in 1976. And of course, the Tigers manager for 8 seasons that included 2 American League championships, Jim Leyland. And now let's welcome the players on the stage today whose numbers already adorn the brick wall here at Comerica Park. First, his number 23 was retired in the year 2000. A fitting tribute to a true hometown legend and a community champion. A 4-time All-Star, a hero for the 1968 World Series championship team. He led the league in home runs and batting average in that season. Please welcome Willie Horton. Lou's former teammate, whose number 47 was retired just 4 years ago. He ranks 5th in franchise history with 198 wins, 3rd with 1,980 strikeouts. He's also earned a complete game win in games 1 and 3 of the 1984 World Series. Let's hear it for Hall of Famer Jack Morris. And finally, the other half of the greatest double play combination in the history of Major League Baseball. 6-time All-Star, 4-time Gold Glove winner, 3-time Silver Slugger winner, the MVP of the 1984 World Series, 2018 inductee into the Baseball Hall of Fame, number 3, Alan Trammell. Lou Whitaker was selected in the 5th round of the Major League Baseball draft in 1975, 1 month after his 18th birthday. The product of Martinsville High School in Martinsville, Virginia, Lou's small-town roots would only make him more endearing to Tiger fans. And that bond between a city and a player grew stronger when the years turned into decades. Please turn your attention to the video board as we remember the career of one of Detroit's great sports icons.
Humble beginnings. Why is it that our greatest heroes so often come from humble beginnings? Is it the fire that's lit by hearing the words, "You can't do it"? Or the toughness inspired by family who don't know what it means to quit? Or maybe it's just the work ethic that comes with having to earn everything. For Lou Whitaker, it's all of the above. He may not have been born here, but Sweet Lou is Detroit, through and through. And in this city, we start with the simple. Just do your job. And man, did Lou do his job. Game after game, year after year, 19 seasons of excellence. Of course, in Detroit, we also don't mind if you do your job with a little style.
Whitaker has hit it around.
His first career home run, a walk-off winner at Tiger Stadium. And his second was an inside-the-park number that showed off his power and his speed.
A 3-run inside the park.
That leads to the American League's Rookie of the Year award. But the honors didn't stop there. The Gold Glove is given to the best fielder in each league at each position. Lou earned 3 of them.
Lou makes an over-the-shoulder catch.
The Silver Slugger is awarded to the best hitter at each position. Who's got 4 of those?
That's well hit, deep right field, way back and gone.
The All-Star Game is the big stage, even if you're wearing a number written in magic marker.
He forgot his uniform. He had to go to a replica store and buy a shirt.
Or stepping up against the most dominating pitcher of the year.
As Whitaker hits it high in the air to deep right field, and Greenberg looks up. This one is gone.
Awards are great, but that's not why they play the game. What is it we tell our kids when they first start Little League? Be a good teammate.
Second baseman Lou Whitaker and shortstop Alan Trammell were inseparable in the minors and now comprise the major's youngest double play combination.
Can you think of better teammates than number 1 and number 3?
There's a ground ball. Round to Lou, over to first. Double play.
1,918 games played together. A record that will likely never be broken.
Trammell with a great play. Whitaker three-way double play. Holy cow.
More than 700 double plays turned.
Hit to Whitaker. 1 out. Relay. Double play.
And in 1984, they were the core of a team that captured the heart of this city.
Tigers are the champions of 1984.
They say that baseball is a game of numbers. And today's numbers just tell us what we already knew. This kid from humble beginnings is one of the greatest second basemen to ever play the game. But today, let's focus on the number that matters most. It's the number we're retiring here. And it's a reminder to us all, there will never be another one like sweet Lou Whitaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the field one of the greatest to ever put on a Tigers uniform, number 1, sweet Lou Whitaker. The selection process to find just the right person to help us honor Lou Whitaker took all of about 2 seconds, or the time that it might take for our first speaker to cleanly field the ground ball, flip it to his left, and then watch that ball rocket over to first base to complete yet another double play. Please welcome to the podium Lou's double play partner for nearly 2 decades, shortstop Alan Trammell.
Yes. Why yes? Well, for 4 years, I've been uncomfortable. I'm extremely honored and grateful to have my number 3 retired. But there wouldn't be a number 3 on the wall without number 1. Today, we were going to give Lou the love and respect that he truly deserves. I'm going to take you back to the first time Lou and I met. Florida Instructional League, 1976. Lou had just been selected, as Dan had mentioned, the MVP of the Florida State League, and his manager was Jim Leland. As he mentioned also, he was the third baseman. The first day of practice, they moved Lou to second. Now, I don't know about you, but if I had just won the MVP of the league, I might have said something. I don't think I would have done it as well as Lou did. But in typical Lou Whitaker fashion, he did what was best for the team. For 2 months, we worked together. The following season, we went to AA. We were promoted to Detroit in September. And I guess you could say the rest is history. Can you imagine having the same double play partner for the next 19 years? It's pretty incredible. There's no doubt that Lou Whitaker was born to play baseball. Lou was so smooth, made things look so easy. With the bat, if you can see on those highlights, the quick wrist. He wasn't the biggest man in the world, but he had tremendous power as we got a little older. And with the bat, with the defensively, smooth hands and the rocket arm. Unbelievable. Lou just seemed to glide around the baseball field, and we know it wasn't that easy. He also had the inner confidence that great players have. And not to take anything away from his teammates, and I know Gibby's up there, he's listening down. He was one of those great players as well. But there's nobody in that time came up with more big hits than Lou Whitaker. Clutch is an understatement. Now, I said Lou made it look easy, but Lou worked his tail off, and under the guidance of our manager, number 11, Sparky Anderson, Lou made himself into one of baseball's best all-around players. And as a reminder, Lou and I played for Sparky for 17 years. We both love that man. Looking back on our careers, you know what's cool? Knowing that Lou and Tram are the longest running double play combination in the history of baseball. And when you look at the back of our baseball cards, you're going to see one team, the Detroit Tigers. That's special. Today, Lou Whitaker gets his due, and I couldn't be prouder to have number 1 next to number 3, linked together forever. And you know what's next? The Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Lou.
Thank you, Tram. Of course, Alan Trammell is the first teammate we think of when hearing Lou Whitaker's name, but he's not the only one who developed a deep appreciation for Lou's skills and all-around brilliance. Please turn your attention to the video board as we hear from a collection of former Tigers who all share the same feeling. Number 1 was truly a special player.
Hi, Lou. Willie Horton here. Boy, this is a great day for me personally to say congratulations to you, not only one of the Tigers' all-time second baseman, but Major League second baseman.
Sweet know how I feel about him. I mean, this is something that's, for me, has been a long time coming. I said the same thing about him being inducted into the Hall of Fame. He deserves that, and he deserves everything he gets, because one thing I know, about Lou Whitaker and Alan Trammell. They're the best two keystone combination players that I've ever played with. So to Louis Whitaker, you know, it's nothing but love. Congratulations, my friend, and always hoping you the best. Be cool.
Congratulations, Lou, on having your #1 retired. Every time I look up at that number, I'm going to think just how lucky I was to know you, how lucky I was to play with you, be on the same team and win a championship. It's been a long time coming. Couldn't be happier, couldn't be prouder of you, and hope you enjoy every minute of the ceremony.
Well, Lou, you might not realize this, but you were one of my all-time favorite teammates. You and I, as you well know, had a little thing that we always used to call each other sweetheart. And it goes way back to the days when we first signed. So from me to you, I can't tell you how happy I am for you that this is so well deserved and been such a long time coming.
Lou was a complete player. He could run, he could throw, strong arm, great defensive player. No question about it. He was one of the mainstays of the reasons for the success of the Tigers in that stretch in the 80s. So Lou Whitaker, congratulations to you, Lou, a great teammate. Enjoyed playing with you. Well deserved. Take your spot among the all-time Tiger greats because you've earned it, Lou.
Now you get to be with Tram, 1 next to 3. Buddy, I'm so grateful. We got to be teammates, and I got a chance to play alongside what is truly a great professional and a wonderful, wonderful ball player. So again, Lou, congratulations.
Lou, congratulations on a day so well deserved and so overdue. We're all thrilled that you're finally going to get acknowledged as one of the greatest second basemen in Tiger history, if not the greatest. In my opinion, it was. And I don't know where my career would have taken me without your great contribution behind me every single day. We're proud of you, and we can't wait for this day and your celebration.
There's many things we love about you, but the one thing that stands out was how you let your game do the talking. And it spoke loud and clear for 19 years at an all-star level.
Congratulations, Louis. Kirk Gibson here. You were unbelievable, man. You deserve it so much. I know you're going to go into the Hall of Fame with Tram as well. It was an honor to play behind you in right field. It was an honor to throw the ball 90 feet so you could gun him down at third base. It was an honor to watch you lead every single game off, and what you did was incredible, and finally you're going to get the recognition you deserve. One of my all-time greats. We had a great time. Friends forever. Stay healthy, and congratulations once again.
Listening to the words of his former teammates is a reminder of what a treat it was to see Lou Whitaker playing in a Tigers uniform. But let's take a moment to consider something that J.K. Simmons noted in that fantastic video tribute that began our ceremony. We aren't just working off memory alone when we talk about Lou's greatness. We live in a new era of statistical analysis that has given us ways to re-examine the past. No one would suggest it's the only way to measure a player's value, but it certainly has been a helpful addition. And the numbers confirm what our eyes saw. Lou Whitaker ranks right alongside names like Joe Morgan, Rod Carew, Ryne Sandberg, and the Tigers' own Charlie Gehringer as one of the greatest second basemen in the history of this game. Of course, with Lou, the numbers don't tell the whole story, and today his teammates have made that abundantly clear. Now it is time to hear from the man himself. Please welcome to the podium, the man of the hour. He ranks 3rd in franchise history in games played, 6th in hits, 7th in home runs, a 5-time All-Star, 4-time Silver Slugger winner, 3-time Gold Glove winner, #1, Lou Whitaker.
Thank you all very much. Well-spoken words. I really appreciate everything. And out of all of that, Jack Morris finally said, "Thank you, Sweet Lou, for making those plays." That was well worth it. Took a long time, but he knew it, he knew it, he knew it. Hey, he's a pitcher. Pitchers must focus, stay focused for 9 innings. So that's what I encourage these young men over here. Focus, stay focused. Don't lose sight of what you've been blessed with. But first of all, I'd like to give credit, honor, respect to Mrs. Ilyich. I would like all of you to give her a long applause. You know, as I, been trying to think of something over the last few days, what to say, it's just really how much I appreciate everything and everyone has done in my behalf. I look at my players, the guys that I played with over the years, what tremendous effort and love they showed for the game. We all loved our manager, Sparky Anderson, and we went out there and gave him everything that he came to this organization to do, and that was to win, play the game right, and enjoy what we were blessed to do. And I truly tell you, this will be one of the greatest moments in my life. Just knowing that my number will be retired and I'll get a chance to see my name on the wall with some legends from Tiger history. What a great honor. Now I want to give a little shout out to the Hill. We call it Martinsville, Virginia, and Henry County. We love baseball, we love basketball, we love football, and we were an athletic city. And a lot of my family, friends, some are here, some are not. We play ball all day, all night, and they are the reason I'm here today. So I thank them. Now I want to give my love to the city of Detroit, the Detroit baseball town, and all of Michigan, and all the fans that we have all over this country, because they still follow the Tigers, they love their Tigers, and they will always love their Tigers. So again, that give these young men over here something to play for and to give back to Detroit and the baseball team. Give them your best, give them your love, give them your respect, because they truly deserve it and they love you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lou. The Tigers would now like to present you with a collection of gifts representing your place in franchise history. First, your World Series teammate Jack Morris unveils a framed photo of you during the 1984 World Series, as well as images of your Topps baseball cards through your 19-year career as a Tiger. The inscription on the plaque reads, "Presented to Lou Whitaker, August 6, 2022, honoring his place in franchise history behind only Al Kaline and Ty Cobb with 2,390 games played in a Tigers uniform. Lou, it is a rare feat to play as long as you did, exclusively with one ball club. We hope this gift serves as a reminder not only of your consistent excellence over those 19 seasons, but also of the bond that grew stronger each year between you and the best fans in baseball, Tigers fans. The second gift, as unveiled by your teammate of 19 seasons, Alan Trammell, is a framed home jersey with your number 1 on the back. Players who wore the number 1 before you include Billy Martin and Ray Euler, and in recent years, Jose Iglesias considered it a tremendous honor to wear the number that has become synonymous with your career in Detroit. But let there be no doubt, the number 1 will forever be Lou Whitaker's number, signifying your place as one of the all-time greatest players to ever wear the Old English D. Finally, Alan Trammell presents to you a unique number 1 crystal. This incredible sculpture was designed and crafted with the number 1 grinded smooth until the surface was perfectly level. Once the number 1 was cut and sent for polishing, it was then bonded to a crystal base for stability and inscription. Lou, we now ask that you join your fellow Tigers and everyone here at Comerica Park to view the moment we have all been waiting for. It's an honor only 8 Tigers have ever received, and now you're officially the 9th member of one of the most exclusive clubs in all of Detroit sports. Tigers fans, please direct your attention to center field, where number 1 has been permanently added to the Comerica Park brick wall. A fitting tribute to one of the greatest icons in Detroit sports history, Tigers franchise legend, Lou Whitaker.
Thank you, Tiger fans, and congratulations once again to number 1, Lou Whitaker. Today's game will begin in approximately 15 minutes. Don't miss out when Lou Whitaker returns to throw out today's ceremonial first pitch.